Hello guys, this is Igor MGTOW and video games, and I'm going to be responding to Randumpz. So he made some video about MGTOW. It's pretty uneducated. I watched his video. So today we're going to be responding to it. So let's roll in.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so we are live. This is Randumpz.
Do you think I care whether you're live? Just get to the point already.
Here with Anton. What
How's it going, man?
you heard about this whole MGTOW, men go their own way movement?
Apparently, I have found out from that point that your video is uneducated and you know nothing about what you're talking about. Because we call ourselves men going their own way, not men go their own way. And we're not a movement, we're a lifestyle. So you're pretty uneducated in regards to making a video about us.
Yeah, I have. Is that where, like,
Yeah.
You're partially right, but it's more of we avoid divorce courts and #MeToo, but at least you're partially right.
It's like they're basically saying, hey, we're going to be celibates, right? And it's like their way of giving a middle finger to women.
Right.
And like, so when I watch Bill Burr, I genuinely...
Just get to the point. We're not going... This is not a Bill Burr video. This is a video that I'm responding to see your points about your topic, which is MGTOW, and Bill Burr is irrelevant. So clearly they add irrelevant things into the mix.
I think Bill Burr's a funny guy. I think he's hilarious, right?
I think you should get to the topic already.
But when I watch Bill Burr on some of his videos, a lot of the questions he gets are from guys who are like, hey, my girlfriend cheated on me and this happened and this happened. And like, I wouldn't call it misogynistic because like if your girlfriend cheated on you, she's a bitch. Right. You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's like a lot of the questions he gets are from guys that really...
Can we just get to the point of the video so that at least I can see what kind of retarded opinion you have? Apparently you like adding things that are completely irrelevant.
genuinely are bitter and pissed off over women for whatever reason. And like, watching one or two videos is not a big deal, but when you watch tons of videos about these guys, like, dude, you can go on YouTube about guys giving guys other advice on how to be alpha males, or guys giving guys other advice on how to be like fuck women, or guys...
That's PUA bullshit. What you said right now was these videos what you watched about what you already taught a few seconds ago is clearly PUA bullshit and has nothing to do with MGTOW.
Guys giving guys just like videos about how bad women are. And like Bill Burr gets that. And I remember I was first exposed to it on Bill.
Can you just get to the point? No need to go back to whatever off-topic discussions.
Bill Burr. And then I started like, I don't know if it's Bill Burr, but I was first like started getting introduced to it on Bill Burr. And then I started looking it up. And there's like this whole movement now of guys who are like...
Again, you're wrong. You clearly don't know anything about MGTOW or what you're talking about right now, because you call us movement when we time and time again say we aren't.
Yo, fuck all men, you know what I mean? Don't have relationships with them, don't date them, don't marry them. I think some of them are saying have relationships, don't get married, but some of them are just like extreme and saying...
So apparently, monk mode is just too extreme for this simp. Clearly proves that this guy is a simp and he doesn't like the idea.
Just don't get involved with women.
So no sex at all?
I guess so, right? And like my whole thing is like...
Turn gay kind of thing, but not be gay?
We It's your stupid, ignorant insult. To find, here's a daily reminder. If you hear someone say that MGTOW is some sort of gay thing, if you hear someone say that, then there is a high chance that they are ignorant and don't know anything.
Like I guess you have male friends like you normally do, but unless you're gay, you're not gonna want to have sex with them.
Yeah.
So my thing is like,
So how do you have sex?
what's the point?
Just jerk yourself off until you die.
Here we go with the. Oh, how are they going to get that thing? And basically, we don't need that thing. What you call sex and relationships. We simply don't need it, don't want it, and don't use it. The three don'ts of the MGTOW community.
Some of them, I have heard some of them go to the extreme of saying that if you jerk off, that's kind of like beta male behavior.
Bullshit! No one in the MGTOW community ever said that. Where did you get that bullshit idea from? Because it's clearly not from the MGTOW community.
So you shouldn't jerk off either.
What?
So I don't understand. Like I think like.
And then you get prostate cancer and you die.
Well, I don't get it. Like maybe I don't because I'm not like that into it. But like, there's so many videos.
You know who I think it is? I think it's people that
don't
got
get laid.
hurt. No, I think the people that got hurt that took.
We can get laid, but we simply don't want to. Ever heard of the three don'ts I just made? We don't need to get laid, we don't want to get laid, and it's not necessary to get laid.
Too many L's for like 10 years in a row.
Yeah.
And like that's it.
Probably it could be just like but you're like but I don't like when I first started watching some of these videos, they're kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But as I started watching them and like more at first I just watched them for purely entertainment.
MGTOW is not comedy, you fool.
Yeah, and entertainment value. You know, as I started watching them, dude, like the negativity starts to seep in. Right? And I'm just like I'm genuinely thinking, yo, I don't want to think this way about women.
Because you're a beta simp, you clueless idiot.
Right? The reason being is that if I do, I would never be able to have a healthy relationship.
Newsflash! You already don't! Women are only having relationships to use you. Another thing that you're clearly clueless. So you already don't have a healthy relationship as you claim. And another plot twist, love doesn't exist.
Right.
You know what I mean? Imagine if you genuinely like you think your girl like your girl. You just have this principle of all girls are bitches and whores and all that, right?
Because it's generally true.
Any girl you're with, you're gonna probably think of her in that way too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like with this kind of movement, I genuinely don't understand.
We're not a movement, you idiot. How many times do we have to explain to you, clueless Mr. Idiot Valley thought, that we're not a movement? And since you're clearly an idiot, I'm going to dislike this.
And the end game involved in this movement.
There is no end game, you idiot. MGTOW is generally do whatever you want, but don't date women and don't marry because there are some risks. There is no end game. You're clearly bullshitting because there is no end game in the MGTOW community.
Yeah, I don't know what their purpose is, to be honest. I don't see them gaining much momentum.
That doesn't explain why MGTOW is growing and why there are more MGTOWs. Probably you wish MGTOW doesn't get momentum, but your wishes will not happen and will never happen because we MGTOWs are always going to grow and we will always win and do what we want.
I don't see many people joining this, and this thing happens.
Yet again, this doesn't explain why MGTOW has expanded in the search and trend results. If you see Google Trends MGTOW, you'll see an exponential growth of the MGTOW community, which doesn't explain what you're saying here, so you're probably bullshitting.
Having a big impact on women.
Yeah.
And as a result, I think it's all just a waste of time.
There's sort of like the reverse of insult, like involuntary.
At least you got that part right. We're not incels because we can get laid, but we don't want to. So you're partially right.
Like Elliot Roger, the guys who are so pissed off that they can't. These incels are the guys who want to get laid but can't get laid,
Right.
and these men go their own way. I assume are guys who can get laid, but like you said,
Yes, we can get laid, but we don't want to. At least most of us. And yes, that doesn't include me.
like a lot of issues with women, and therefore they
Women are just gay, and they
We're not gay, you idiot cock.
don't want to admit to it.
But your we're gay doesn't explain why we are not the part of the LGBTQ community. Because all gays are basically part of the LGBTQ community. But MGTOW isn't a part of it because MGTOW isn't gay. And MGTOW is gay is just another one of these pathetic insults used by people who are totally retarded and clueless.
They're like gonna hide behind like non-gay guys.
yeah, that's entirely possible.
We don't hide behind because we MGTOWs aren't gay. And we mostly don't interact with women. We're basically new types of men that haven't existed in the most of human history. We've only now just popped up and we're expanding.
But they're
Yeah. Maybe they don't want to tell their parents because their dad was gonna kill them.
Yes, but that's very, very strange and doesn't explain anything. Because some MGTOWs were married at some time periods, but they had to go through divorce court and then they basically learned the red pill and they never marry again. A gay person mostly can't do that. So what you're saying here is completely false and bullshit.
You know, for being gay. But then does that apply to women as well? If women, because it's
But here's the problem again. We aren't MGTOW because we don't want to, because we are gay. We're not MGTOW because of that. We are MGTOW because we don't want anything to do with the gynocentric society. So this doesn't apply to women at all. The amount of bullshit you post in this video is staggering.
men, right? Like guys. But what if women are in the same position?
They aren't. Because MGTOW isn't a gay movement, but an avoidance of gynocentrism, which is something you conveniently decided not to mention because you're a clueless idiot.
I'm sure there are lots of women in the same position who have probably been like really hurt, and they're just like, or maybe
If you have found out anything about MGTOW, you will see that we just avoid the gynocentric society, so that there's no way women can be in the same position. I know there has been a copycat version of MGTOW for women, which is called WGTOW, but that hasn't gained traction.
for whatever reason they just hate men.
I know, but I mean, like, is there women?
Yes, there are men hating feminists, but they're still part of the gynocentric society that benefits them. Something you don't even know, since I have watched your entire video before responding, and it's very clueless.
Go their own way. And I think this
Well,
I don't like women.
I think the
And that's
reason,
only applied to
no,
men.
I think what is distinct, the reason why it mainly applies to men is because in our society today, at least how typically it's seen, is that when you get married, the man is more in a financially insecure.
Because the wife can take whatever resources from him in a divorce court and he loses everything. So you're partially right.
Relationship compared to the woman, right? So
I don't know if I agree with that.
Why?
Because in many cases, you have a guy who makes more money. So
Yes, but here's another thing you haven't mentioned. The woman can take the man's salary for herself and do what she wants with it. Which is why there isn't financial security in marriage, especially when you enter the divorce court. So at least one person in this live stream video is more wrong than the other, but both are almost wrong and bullshitting.
let's say the two of them split up. The guy has to give up a lot more of his assets,
Right.
but I would say he's still more financially better well off than the woman.
Better well off. That doesn't explain why 90% or more goes to the women's. Because a middle class man can having 80% or 90% of your income get transferred to a woman as form of child support, which is extended alimony in what I think, and the official alimony is a death sentence to any middle class man or 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 the man who is below middle class.
Especially if, let's say, the two were married for a long time,
Yeah.
and the woman just became a housewife.
Yeah.
So she got no experience really
Right.
working, none of that stuff, but the guy has been working. So if they split up, he's just going to continue.
Housewives don't exist in this modern gynocentric society because the women can also have careers and do what they want, which is what they're doing right now. And it's a gynocentric society. Although I don't think many women will get job positions because of their Me Too false accusation idiocy.
Working, whereas she
Yeah.
can't really find.
No, I mean I don't have an issue with that. Like there are definitely cases where people have only been married for like a very brief period of time, and the courts still decide, hey, you still gotta give her half your shit, which I think is fucked up. But I mean, like the point is, like your reasons are justifiable, and I agree. Like if you're living with somebody, and let's say she decided to be a stay-at-home mom or whatever, I understand that. Okay, maybe you want her to be a stay-at-home mom.
Can you just move on to the topic about the video? Yeah, they always like to go off topic in some periods. Just to clarify.
She's given up years of potential experience in any job field she went to, etc. So you can't just be like, hey, we divorced, screw you. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like these are the same kinds of people who.
Oh yes, but another thing that will completely destroy your argument is that 99% of women in our society is college educated. And there are more women than men in college educations. And that means your argument is false, since women can still have a job and do whatever they want, and they still get half of men's shit. So there is no justification as to why she should have or more.
Probably have an issue with like things like healthcare for everyone. You know what I mean? But that being said, like the fact still remains, and I think this is what they focus on, that in a divorce, typically the woman is the one who comes out on top.
Because it's true.
Whether it's financial issues or it's issues with the children,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's usually the woman that comes out on top,
Right.
right? So the reason why I think it's primarily like men go their own way, it's not like women go their own way, is because like
there is a small pocket of women going their own way, but it doesn't exist since it died a few years. Basically, it died somewhere around 2017.
because of that, it's about the divorce thing.
That makes sense.
A lot of these guys focus on the fact that like if I hear Bill Burr, talking about this, he makes
Can you get back to the topic? The first part and the last part all have to be Bill Burr, which is bullshit.
jokes about this, right? On how bad getting married is for men,
Right.
It's like a very like common comedic thing that they do, and how bad it is for getting married. And I think, like now you have like this
I heard him say it. I remember him talking about it. He's really against
Get back to the topic.
marriage.
he's married now though.
And he will be divorced and suffering the same thing once he gets to the family courts.
That was a short clip of my last video with Anna.
Anyways, I have responded to the Randumpz video. Anyways, this was Igor, MGTOW, and video games. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, and hit the bell notifications if you haven't already done so. And anyways, this is Igor, MGTOW, and video games, and bye bye.